So this is the practical of photo paper chromatography. The objective is that to separate and study plant pigments. Is this the objective of this practical? Theory. Before going into details, let's understand the role of pigments in plants. Photosynthetic plants convert light energy from the sun to chemical food energy. During photosynthesis, molecules referred to as pigments are used to capture light energy. Pigments are chemical compounds which reflect only certain wavelength of visible light, and plant leaves contain four primary pigments: chlorophyll A, dark green; chlorophyll B, yellowish green; xanthophylls, yellow; carotenoids, orange. To separate and visualize the four pigments of green plants, we can use a simple technique called chromatography. So here in this technique, what we are doing, we are just separating these four plant pigments from the leaves. What is chromatography? Chromatography is a technique used to separate molecules on basis of differences in size, shape, mass, charge, solubility, adsorption properties. So molecules differ in their size, shape, mass, charge, solubility. On the basis of these differences, they can be separated also. The term chromatography is derived from Greek word chroma means color and graphy means to write. So there are many types of chromatography: paper chromatography, column chromatography, thin layer chromatography, and partition chromatography. So to separate and to write with colors is known as chromatography. That means it is leaving its mark. Something is leaving its mark on the paper of by different color. So we are able to identify it. That what is that? So that means something is writing by different inks. What is that something? Something is the organic compound. Organic compound is separating itself on the paper at different levels. So we are able to understand that the substance is present and it is there in the leaves. So these technique involve the interaction between three components: a mixture to be separated, a solid phase, and a solvent. So it has three things which is there, which is acting. What are those three things? There is a mixture which is separating itself. That means pigment mixture. There is a solid phase. That means the paper. And there is a solvent. That means the liquid which is rising up the paper by capillary action. So solvent is a thing which is rising up through the paper and it is dissolving the mixture of pigments and separating that mixture on the basis of its solubility differences. Different pigments are soluble into different amounts in the solvent. So it separates them itself. How does paper chromatography work? In paper chromatography, the mixture is spotted onto the paper, dried, and the solvent is allowed to flow along the sheet by capillary action. As the solvent moves through the paper, the different compounds of the mixture separate into different colored spots. The paper is dried and the position of different compounds is visualized. The principle behind the paper chromatography is that the most soluble substances moves further on the filter paper than the least soluble substances. Different pigments can be separated by using techniques of paper chromatography. Okay, so here the paper is dried thing, and we are applying the mixture to be separated on the paper at one spot, that is the solute spot, and then the principle is that the soluble substances will be solubilizing itself in the solvent and then will be moving upward with the rising of the solvent. ठीक है, एक सॉल्यूट का स्पॉट हमने पेपर में स्टार्टिंग में लगा दिया है, यहाँ पे डायग्राम में दिख रहा है आपको, और फिर सॉल्वेंट पेपर के थ्रू कैपिलरी एक्शन के थ्रू ऊपर बढ़ रहा है और जो उस मिक्सचर में चीजें हैं वो सॉल्वेंट में मिक्स होकर अपने आप को ऊपर सॉल्वेंट के साथ मूव करा रही हैं, और जो जितनी ज्यादा सोल्यूबल है वो उतनी दूर तक जा रही है, जो कम सोल्यूबल है वो वहीं रुक जा रही है। ठीक है, इस वजह से वो पेपर क्रोमेटोग्राफी में चीजें सेपरेट हो रही हैं। व्हाट इज रिटेंशन फैक्टर और आरएफ वैल्यू? Retention factor or RF value is applied in chromatography to make the technique more scientific than a mere analysis. सिर्फ ये देख लेना कि हाँ सेपरेट हुए हैं, दिख रहे हैं 3 रंग अलग अलग, ये सही नहीं है. हमें एक साइंटिफिक मेजरमेंट भी चाहिए होती है. द रिटेंशन फैक्टर वही मेजरमेंट है जो डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल, कंपाउंड ने कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल किया है और डिवाइडेड बाय द सॉल्वेंट ने कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल किया है, उसको आरएफ वैल्यू कहते हैं. सॉल्वेंट तो ऊपर तक जाएगा, वो तो पूरे पेपर में टॉप तक जाएगा, बट जो कंपाउंड सेपरेट हो रहे हैं वो एक एक जगह जाकर रुक जाएंगे. जैसे 2.4 मान लो रेड कलर का पिगमेंट एक जगह 2.4 में रुका है और 2.9 उसका सॉल्वेंट गया है, तो इसकी आरएफ वैल्यू आ जाएगी 0.82. ठीक है. लर्निंग आउटकम्स क्या है, आपने क्या क्या समझा है इस प्रैक्टिकल से, क्या क्या समझ में आ रहा है. स्टूडेंट विल अंडरस्टैंड द प्रिंसिपल बिहाइंड क्रोमेटोग्राफी टेक्निक. पहली बात तो आपको प्रिंसिपल पता चल गया. देन स्टूडेंट विल लर्न अबाउट डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ पिगमेंट्स अकरिंग इन प्लांट लीव्स. के प्लांट लीव्स में 3-4 तरह के पिगमेंट्स होते हैं, ये आपको पता चल गया. स्टूडेंट्स विल लर्न हाउ टू कैलकुलेट रिटेंशन फैक्टर. स्टूडेंट्स को ये भी पता चल गया कि रिटेंशन फैक्टर कैसे निकालते, फॉर्मूला क्या होता है. Distance by distance of solute upon distance run by solvent. Then students will be able to experiment more accurately in the real lab once they understand the steps through animation and stimulation. So students को अभी तो सिर्फ अंडरस्टैंडिंग हुई है, पर जब वो बाद में और अच्छे से जान पाएंगे अगर वो इसको लैब में खुद से प्रिपेयर परफॉर्म करेंगे. अब हम इसके एनिमेशन देख लेते हैं कि ये कैसे करते हैं या क्या होता है. Paper chromatography. Materials required: fresh spinach leaves, ether acetone solvent, acetone, watch glass, filter paper strip, pencil, scale, scissor, spatula, capillary tube, mortar and pestle, and chromatographic chamber. Procedure: remove some fresh spinach leaves from the watch glass. Using scissors, cut the spinach leaves into small pieces and collect them in a mortar. Pour about 5 ml of acetone into the mortar. Grind the spinach leaves using the pestle. Using a spatula, collect some extract into a watch glass. Take a filter paper strip with a narrow notch at one end of the strip. Using a pencil and scale, draw a horizontal line with a pencil about 2 to 3 centimeters. So you are able to see this video clearly, all of you? Are you able to see this video?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So till now we have done what? We collected spinach leaves and then we have grinded it in the pestle and mortar along with 5 ml of acetone solution. And then we are making our chromatographic strip. Okay. We have made this, cut it in this shape, and then we are drawing the pencil line at 1 centimeter from the cone or the triangular portion. From the base we are drawing till 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, we are drawing a straight line. So see what are the next steps. Away from the tip of the notch. Using a capillary tube, take some extract and put a drop of the pigment extract in the middle of the line.
Allow the drop to dry and repeat this process until 4 or 5 drops are placed on the paper. Pour some ether acetone solvent into a chromatographic chamber. Now, hand the extract loaded filter paper strip into the chromatographic chamber. The loading spot should remain about 1 centimeter above the solvent's level. Leave the chromatographic chamber undisturbed for some time. Take out the strip carefully and let it dry. Observations. The dried chromatographic paper strip shows 4 distinct pigment bands. Different pigments can be identified by their colors.
So here, when the substances or the pigments have dissolved themselves in the solvent and they are rising up along with the solvent, and they separate on the basis of their solubility. So we get this kind of observation. Then at the nearest to the spot, we can say there is chlorophyll B, and then dark green chlorophyll A, and then yellow color xanthophyll, and red color carotene. So 4 pigments are separated nearly about 7 centimeters area.
Measure the distance of each pigment band from the loading spot and also the distance traveled by the solvent.
So for each, we can say pigment, we have to measure the distance which is traveled by that pigment. So they are out of 7 centimeters. They have shown that the more far away carotene has traveled 6.5 centimeters, then that 4.5, then 2.5, and then 1.5. So these are the observation to which the pigments have moved in the on the paper.
Calculations. RF value of each pigment spot can be calculated as follows. RF is equal to distance traveled by the compound by distance traveled by the solvent. Results. The uppermost orange-yellow band corresponds to carotene. The yellowish band below it marks the xanthophyll. The dark green band represents chlorophyll A. The lowermost yellowish green band is that of chlorophyll B. RF value for carotene is 0.95, xanthophyll is 0.71, chlorophyll A is 0.65, and chlorophyll is 0.45.
So this is the animation. I hope it is clear to you. Now the next thing, the simulator. You can select the plant pigment extract, separation of plant pigments through paper chromatography. So spinach green, select the solvent ether acetone, start. So green pigment, it has moved till the area. The first is the dark green, then light green, then yellow, and then carotene. So this is showing that if we load this here and we keep it in a boiling tube like thing, we keep the paper in the boiling tube and we put 5 ml of solvent here, then the dot will move, the pigment will solubilize itself and will move. Click on the test tube to measure the RF values. What are the RF values? Identify this band. What is this band? let the pigment identified. So what is the light green band out of this? Xanthophyll, chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, anthocyanin. What will be this? Identify the band. So yellowish green is chlorophyll B. Wrong. Then what is that? Chlorophyll A. Correct. Now dark green. Reset. Again you have to start. Again it will separate the colors. Click on the test tube to measure the RF value. Identify this band. What will be this band? Chlorophyll B. If the upper one was chlorophyll A, then this will be chlorophyll B. Now start again. So we will keep this test tube or this apparatus undisturbed for 30 minutes, and then we will get this bands. Okay, so this is the simulator. Now we can see another video of original how it is done in the lab.
Basis of differences in size, shape, mass, charge, solubility, and absorption properties. In paper chromatography, the mixture is spotted on the paper, dried, and the solvent is allowed to flow along the sheet by capillary attraction. As the solvent slowly moves through the paper, the different compounds of the mixture separate into different colored spots. The paper is dried and the position of the different compounds is visualized. Different plant segments can be separated by using the technique of paper chromatography. Materials required: fresh spinach leaves, filter paper strips, chromatography chamber, mortar and pestle, ether acetone solvent, measuring cylinder containing 5 ml acetone, capillary tube, thread, stapler, scissors, spatula, watch glass, scale, and a pencil. Procedure: take a few freshly plucked green spinach leaves. Using scissors, cut the spinach leaves into small pieces and let them fall into the mortar. Take a measuring cylinder that contains 5 ml of acetone and pour it into the mortar. Grind the spinach leaves using the mortar and pestle. Place the extract into a watch glass using a spatula. Take a strip of filter paper having a narrow notch at one end of the strip. Take a pencil and a scale and draw a horizontal line with the pencil about 2 to 3 centimeters away from the tip of the notch. Put a drop of the pigment extract in the middle of the line with the help of a capillary tube. Allow the drop to dry and repeat till 4 or 5 drops are placed on the paper. Take the chromatographic chamber and pour ether acetone solvent into it. Fold one end of the filter paper strip and staple it. Using a thread, hang the filter paper strip into the chromatographic chamber. The loading spot should remain about 1 centimeter above the solvent level. Leave the chromatographic chamber undisturbed for some time. We can observe as the solvent moves through the paper, it spreads the different pigments of the mixture in various distances. When the solvent rises above 3/4 of the way up the strip, remove the strip carefully and let it dry. Observations. The dried chromatographic paper strip shows 4 distinct pigment bands. Different pigments can be identified by their colors. Calculations. RF value of each pigment spot can be calculated by the equation RF is equal to distance traveled by the compound divided by distance traveled by the solvent. Measure the distance of each pigment band from the loading spot and also the distance traveled by the solvent. Calculate the RF value using the equation and record the values into a table. Result. The topmost orange-yellow band of pigments in the separation corresponds to carotene. The yellowish band appearing below it indicates the xanthophylls. The third from the above dark green band represents chlorophyll A. The lowermost yellowish green band is that of chlorophyll B. Precautions. Spinach leaves should be fresh and green. The loading spot should be 2 to 3 centimeters away from the tip of the notch. While hanging the strips in the chromatography chamber, the loading spot should remain about 1 centimeter above the solvent level.
So I hope this is clear to you. With the we can say video, it is more clear, I guess. Now this Viva voice question, we will try to do this. The RF value is calculated as, what will be the answer of the RF value? After we have done the practical, we should be able to give the correct answers to these questions. So tell me the answers. What will be the answer of first? What will be the answer of the first? RF value is calculated as what will be the correct option? 1, 2, 3, 4. What will be the correct option? Distance traveled by. Fourth will be the correct option, Kavya is saying. So, distance traveled by compound upon different distance traveled by solute. Solute will be lower side or solute will be upper side? Solute is the compound only that is moving. Fourth one will not be the answer. Solvent will be in the denominator. B will be the answer. The distance traveled by the compound by the distance traveled by the solvent. Second will be the answer. Okay. Now, what are the four primary pigment? Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, xanthophyll and carotenoid. This will be the answer. Third. Okay. Second has the four pigment plant leaves has chlorophyll A, B, xanthophyll and carotenoid. What is chromatography? What will be the answer? Simple techniques used to separate solutions of different concentrations. Technique used to separate molecules on the basis of shape, size, mass, charge, solubility, adsorption properties. B will be the option. Okay. Technique used to separate molecule on basis of shape, size, mass and charge. Question 4. The term chromatography is derived from Greek word chroma means color and graphy means writing. B. Okay. What is color of chlorophyll A? Chlorophyll A कौन से color का होता है? Yellowish green. Now, how can the different compounds in the mixture in a paper chromatography identified? Using RF values. Okay. We can identify various pigments. Given below are the steps. So one is grinding the spinic leaves using the mortar pestle. Second, when solvent rises 3/4 of the way up the strip, remove the strip carefully, let it dry. Using the thread, hang the filter paper strip into chromatographic chamber containing ether and solvent. Put a drop on the pigment extract. What will be the order of the sequence? Sequence of the steps क्या होगा? पहले ग्राइंड फर्स्ट होगा फिर फोर्थ होगा. पहले ग्राइंड करेंगे स्पाइनिक लीव्स को पेस्टल मोर्टार में, फिर एक ड्रॉप लगाएंगे पिगमेंट एक्सट्रैक्ट का मिडल ऑफ द फिल्टर पेपर स्ट्रिप, देन उसको थ्रेड की मदद से हैंग करेंगे. थर्ड, फर्स्ट, फोर्थ, थर्ड एंड सेकंड. फर्स्ट, फोर्थ, थर्ड एंड सेकंड इज द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन. तो यही हो जाएगा करेक्ट. विल सबमिट इट and we will see what is the correct answers. RF value is the first. Distance traveled by compound, distance traveled by solvent, upon distance traveled by solvent. Then what are the four primary pigments? A, B, xanthophylls, carotenoids. Then what is chromatography? On the basis of techniques, size, shape. For the term chromography means writing. What is color of chlorophyll A? Dark green is the color. So this is wrong for us. Dark green is the color of chlorophyll A. How can the different compounds in the mixture can be identified using RF values? This is the correct order. Okay. So I hope this is clear to you. We have done Viva voice also. Then resources. What are the resources? Lab manuals. You can see it in lab manuals. Okay. The feedback. How was your session? This is the feedback. Who has done what is the department, school, Chauvin and class paper chromatography simulator measurements. So I hope you all have enjoyed the session and you understood the paper chromatography. Okay. So I will share the link in the group and you do this practical in your lab notebooks. You have to buy one practical notebook and you have to write this practical as practical number 1 in your lab manual. This is you can buy lab manual of any publisher. You can ask Mayank sir. They will help. He will help you which practical manual you have to. Okay, bye.